Hello, welcome to Tabletop 24 and welcome to another unboxing. Today we've got Tinner's Trail. This is by Allocate Games, designed by Martin Wallace, and this is the 2021 release, which has new artwork and a few more design rules. So the artwork is by Ossie Hakala Javier Carver, who goes by the name Ink Golem. I picked this up from UKGE and after playing it with someone else's copy, so I was very excited. So let's get straight into it. Have a look. Okay, so straight away go into the rule book. It's got a lovely satin feel to there. It's really nice quality there. It's easy to read rules there, with lots of images and pictures showing you how to play it and examples of play. Here we've got some of the player boards. So here's some water counters. These are the peak counters. These are the actual boards for resource stacking for different player counts. So you can see 1 player, 2 player, 3 player. And in the next one, we've got the 4 player and 5 player. So this is where it differs from the 2008 version, which was a 2 to 4 player game. This now plays up to 5 people. And these are some of the points counters, which you can get some scores from up to, gives you a bonus up to 400 extra points. So you can track your points for high scoring games. These are some of the cards for the resources. As I previously, these were done by dice rolls. Now they are cards that you flip over. They're placed on the board in a specific area based on the set of predefined positions. These are the main board. This is got a smallish board as boards go, which is quite nice. It's got a quite nice table presence, and here it's all set in Cornwall, which is really nice for being a UK based as we are, seeing the UK represented like this. And there's score trackers around the outside, and nothing on the back. But it's a nice quality board. Go inside, we've got all the player pieces. Let's get into here. Oh, nice Ziploc bags for each of them, which is really nice. So these are all wooden pieces. So these are your minor pieces to do the mining. So the game basically is you have to stake claims in Cornwall to find an tin and copper. You can mine it out. The more you mine it out, the more water comes in. So you've got to try and extract the water to make it more economical to mine. So these are the mine art pieces. It's 5 different colours for the 5 players. More wooden pieces, which is quite nice and tactile. Part of the thing you can do to get rid of water in the mines is pump out the water with these pumps. These are the pump icons that you can bid for, or essentially one of the actions you can choose to take these, but they're limited resources. So first come first serve basically. We'll be using this icon, this piece of a cylinder here, to determine who's going to bid for which mine. These are essentially victory point counters, 1 for each colour. And these are money counters and victory points as well. Ships. You can install ships to remove the ore that you've mined, and also that helps you to remove water as well, one use only. We've got trains, allow you to do the similar kind of thing. That removes more water from adjacent areas. They're a late game addition though, you can't get them in the first couple of turns. And moving water, aqueducts, essentially, which take the water away from the mine. And then we've got the resource cubes themselves. So copper and the tin, each of which has different value, which is set at the beginning of each round. And these are standard wooden cubes. Now, what we did find was, as you're stacking these cubes onto the map, they did tend to take up quite a lot of space. Maybe they could be a little bit smaller, or maybe they're about a little bit bigger. But you know, we managed, so it wasn't a showstopper. And then we've got these blue cubes here that represent water that builds up in your mine, which has to be removed. And as I said, each cube of water makes it more expensive to move the ore, so you want to get rid of that before you remove the ore if you can. The price of the various ores are determined by rolling these dice, and you add them all up, and then that can change from round to round. They're nice colour-coded dice. And then we've got the card I alluded to earlier on to help you decide where the different mines go. So depending on the player count, the board opens up to have more mines in it to accommodate different player counts. And these are nice quality. They're sort of satin finish, quite thin, but you don't handle them particularly once they're use them once and then put them back in the box, essentially. I think this is the solo player card, which I didn't play yet, so that will be interesting to try that. And finally, we've got the deck here. Into four types of cards. There's A cards, B cards, C cards, D cards, and wild cards. So there you go, 5 types. And these are, each player gets 2 of each A's, B's, C's, and maybe D's, depending on the player count. Chooses 1, discards 1, and these give you a one-time use throughout the game. Card quality is quite nice. Again, same satin finish. They've got the same picture on the back as on the front, which did cause a little bit of confusion, because sometimes you're thinking, oh, where's my... Oh, there it is. The value of the card. Would have been interesting to see them having different artwork on the back. Just distinguish that, and maybe make a picture if you put them together. But, you know, can't fault the artwork in there. It's really nice, attractive artwork to look at. You can see that. Get the light on there. Okay, and finally, just some cards to determine which of the hidden mines gets exposed at the start of the game. So most of the times you don't know what's in each mine and you're bidding blind essentially for it. But this game starts with a couple of areas that are exposed and known, so you can know what to bid for. So that's the game. It's got extra bags in here, which is nice to see. They didn't look like it needed any, maybe for the cards. So there you have it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give us a like and a subscribe, and stay tuned for more unboxings and more content. Thank you very much.